What really makes a student rental a great investment, and what are things that you should avoid? Interested in buying student rental properties? Well, it's not as simple as just buying a house close to the university. There are some key things that you want to make sure the property has to ensure that you're going to get maximum rent and always attract the best students. And there's a few mistakes you want to make sure you avoid. Let's look at what do students actually want in a rental property. Now, spoiler alert, it's not granite countertops or fancy backsplashes. The biggest thing is actually large bedrooms. Students spend a lot of their time in their rooms, especially during exam season. So it's really important to have good sized bedroom space. Ideally, if you can have similar sized bedrooms as well, it makes it more easy to market. Having a smaller living room isn't going to kill your cash flow, but small bedrooms could. A lot of students will have cars. If you're buying a 2-bedroom condo, then one spot should be fine. But if you're going for a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom home, then you probably want to have 3 parking spots on the driveway, or 2 on the driveway and 1 in the garage. Bedrooms is another big one. You don't ever want to have more than 3 bedrooms per full bathroom. Ideal ratio would be 2 bedrooms per bathroom. Location is key. If you can be within a 15-minute walk to the university, your property is going to be in extremely high demand, but you can also be on direct bus route to the university. So any of the locations that have the direct bus routes run every 15 minutes are also very popular. So these are going to be houses located close to Gordon Street, Courtright Street, or College Street. Proximity to amenities is very important as well. Students do like the ability to walk to the grocery store, to restaurants, a lot of late night foods, LCBO. All of those are really attractive things to have close to your rental property. That's why the Courtright West neighborhood in Guelph is such a popular area for student rentals, because you're walking distance to the university, but you're also close to Stone Road Mall and all of the amenities in that location. Now let's talk about some of the things that you're going to want to avoid if you want to have a profitable student rental property. Maintenance yards is a big one. So students typically are occupying the unit from September through till the end of April, which means they're staying there over the winter months. So although it might sound nice to have beautiful gardens and great outdoor space for the kids, reality is they're not really going to be using it, and you're going to be stuck with the cost of cutting the grass and maintaining everything. Avoid fragile finishes, anything that's going to either break really easily, stain easily, or something that is going to cost you a fortune to replace. So when you're buying a student rental property, you want durable, luxury vinyl plank, flooring, laminate countertops, or single surround shower tub combos, stuff that's basically indestructible. Avoid finishes like carpet, laminate floors that aren't water resistant, or hardwood floors that are going to scratch really easily. What are your best return on investment houses to look at when buying a student rental property? I've found the sweet spot tends to be the detached homes between that 1,500 to 2,000 square feet above grade. Ideally something that's got 4 bedrooms on the second level and then 2 full bathrooms with a powder room on the main. Some of those homes too will have the ability to have a front dining room or extra living room converted into an additional 5th bedroom. And then with an unfinished basement is ideal. You can do then another 2 bedrooms down there. If it's got a separate entrance or it's a walkout, that's an even better situation, because at that point, then you can create an accessory apartment. Ideally, if you're going to go the detached route, you want to have something that has a relatively low maintenance property, but enough yard space that you could potentially even add an ADU down the road. So a house with maybe 130-foot depth, or an ideal scenario is actually a corner lot, because a lot of the times you'll have enough side yard where you can add an ADU, and then that point you kind of have separate backyard spaces for both units, but not a lot of maintenance. Do you go the route of adding a separate basement apartment suite, then it's definitely worth going the extra mile to have the separate hydro meter. Students tend to use a lot of utilities, so you want to set it up in a way where you can charge your utilities in addition to rent, so the students are paying them. Otherwise, you could get hit with a massive hydro bill. If you want to go for a more affordable option or a lower entry point, you can also buy condo townhouses close to the university. You can buy these with 3 bedrooms up and then finish the basement and put an additional 4th bedroom down there. These will still cash flow, Personally, I like to go for the freehold option just because you have a lot more versatility with changing the layout, adding additional bedrooms, and forcing the appreciation. But if freehold isn't an option for you, you can still get amazing cash flow and great appreciation from a condo townhouse. If you're just starting out or you're scaling up a large student rental portfolio, you really want to make sure you're focusing on selecting the right properties with durable finishes and strategic locations.